I need to drink it. This has got lemonade in it as well. It's a shandy. Like a bit of education. It's a shandy. This is not. So. Hello, everybody. Hello. You have the honour of being my practice before I go to Netanya next week to Young Israel, aka Old Britain. So, you can feel young. Did you not? Even in England,
No,
they don't have that
instead of you.
hazard.
Oh, excuse me.
Anyhow, so when I do comedy normally, it's very important to know your audience, you know. But this is kind of knowing a little bit too much. But it's a very Jewish thing, you know. When you meet people, do I know you? Do I know? Have we met before? Do I know you? Oh, do you know David Cohen? Oh, you're from Minneapolis. Do you know David Cohen? Do I know you? Or maybe you just have a Jewish face. What's a Jewish face? I know you. The truth is, our tradition teaches us that we do all know each other. We all met each other at Sinai. Big mountain, lots of people at the bottom. Do I know you? Have I met you before, David Cohen? I don't know. Cohens haven't been invented yet. But anyhow, I'm sure that's a mission trick you can use. Anyway, so and we're all Anglos together. Though I was going to say something about the francophone contingent, but I don't see anybody here.
He's on the phone. We can make fun of him when he
On the
walks
phone?
in.
Okay. Sarah, thank you.
No, the francophone.
Joanna,
Francophone.
Katya. No, they were actually the French boycotted. I'm not surprised. Anyhow, so we're all Anglos together. As you can hear from my accent, actually, I'm Israeli. I'm British Israeli. I'm rude on the outside, and I'm rude on the inside. Where's everybody from? Do we have any Australians in the house? No, they boycotted as well. Oh, sorry, Kylie, sorry. New Zealanders. Yeah. Do we have Canadians? I don't think we have Canadians. Oh, yes, it's always different, yes. And Americans, yes? Yeah. Oh, see, the Americans are confused because they don't know where they're from. Have you ever tried to ask an American where they're from? Where are you from? You ask a British boy, where are you from? I'm from London. I'm from Manchester. You ask an American, well, I was born in Minneapolis, and we used to vacation in Colorado, but really my aura is in LA. The only Americans who know where they're from are the people from New Jersey. They're from New York. Teaneck is not one of the 5 boroughs. But let's be honest, we're Anglos together with the intelligent Olim, aren't we? Yes. We came here by choice. We have a Western education. We voluntarily earn a third of our income. Live far more dangerous lives than Boreham Wood. And we... Slightly more interesting, but that's not hard. And yet we still live next door to the people we grew up with. Yes, that's a joke for the Bochum people. Yes, you see, we're the intelligent Olim. We live in one country, and we buy our underwear in Hands up if you're wearing Marks and Spencer. Yes, yes. So, this is the bit where I can drink a bit of beer until I remember what my next bit is. Yes. Yes, and the truth of the matter is, you're an easy audience. No offence. Because let's be honest, Anglos will travel 2 hours to see anything as long as it's in English. 2 hours to go and see the Geriatric Society of the Negev performing Steel Magnolias, an all-male cast. And what are you going to do if you don't like it? Write a letter to the Jerusalem Post? No, that's lame. I'm going to open the Times of Israel blog. I've been here in Israel for 18 years now. That's 18 years of waiting to find a home centre person who can tell me about more than one aisle. I don't know about you, if I worked that, I would just be curious after all. 18 years of waiting for my bank to send me a checkbook. To receive a parcel in my own house. That would be nice, yeah. 18 years of waiting to hear the name of the song on the radio. DJs don't tell you that in this country. But anyhow, yes. But really, things have changed. Things really have changed. I mean, seriously. Like, it does not look the same thing as it did 18 years ago. The buildings, if you see Manila, Israel doesn't do sexy normally, but Manila, complete with its, do you like the buildings where it's like colour by number buildings? It's so nice. It's so posh, and we have the Gap and H&M and Topshop, and we have IKEA. When I made Aliyah, the only international brand you could get was an M16. Seriously, I mean, really, and you know, the airport. Who here doesn't love the airport? It's so big, so beautiful. When in the old airport, you'd stand in the airport and you could hear the pilots in the plane, you know, so it's not working. It's not working. The new airport's so big, so great, but it really is a bit too big, you know. Gate 6 just past Matura. I'm surprised we haven't put Turkish Airlines out of business. Forget this, I'm just going to walk. Israelis think a lot of themselves. We have mini Israel. Really? Do we really need a mini Israel? And the roads. I don't like Rishon, but I love driving there. That's the best road ever! I can go 110 and I don't have to pay. I love that road. Love that road. And Kvish Shesh. There are signs up north. Not signs for Jerusalem or signs for Tel Aviv, it's signs for Kvish Shesh. Like 30 miles, but go there, you'll get to Kvish Shesh. I don't know what we do afterwards, but you'll be on Kvish Shesh. So the roads are excellent. The drivers aren't. I mean, really, it's... I don't know what we're expecting. When you heard the adverts on the radio to try and get people to improve their driving, it says, it's not you, it's the other drivers on the road. We have 6 million drivers thinking they're not the problem. And it's a bit confusing for Olim as well. Because you see, the British were used to driving on the left, and the Americans are used to driving on the right. Israelis drive down the middle. And for a people who very eagerly tell you who they're voting for, what their mortgage is, what you're doing wrong with your child, they were pretty secretive about which way they're turning. Can't use your blinkers. National security. So that's fun, the driver. This is another time when I'll go for a beer as well. Yes, I'm fine. And of course, we always know the stereotype of the Israeli drivers. You know, I can't remember what I'm British. Remember, I honk, therefore I am. The hooter is a very important. The horn, sorry. Doesn't work. Hooters do not work for Americans. Some Americans don't want to do that. But the horn, but it's not just like everybody knows they honk at traffic lights. But I don't know about you, but in the old country, when would you use your horn? You would use your horn when you see a driver go, oh my God, there is a mad, crazy driver over here doing a stupid, crazy manoeuvre. Beep, beep. Stop, mad, crazy driver. Don't do that mad, crazy manoeuvre. It's different in Israel. In Israel, it's like, hey, everybody, I'm a mad, crazy driver. I'm going to do a mad, crazy manoeuvre. Beep, beep. And they're proud of it. Beep. And what do you do if you honk back? They'll think it's applause. So, which you could do with yourselves now. Yes, it is. And it is expensive on the roads right now. It is definitely expensive. I have something Danny Ben David has worked out. Yes, Danny Ben David. Must be true. Anti-Haredi, but must be true. Yes. You are on it. Yes, he's worked out that Israelis pay more on tax on their litre or gallon of petrol than Americans actually pay on the petrol. There's no joke coming up about that. Expensive gas, expensive as well, yes. But seriously, driving is expensive apart from the gas. Also, like, I don't know about you, in the 17 years I lived in Jerusalem, I think I kept Jerusalem City Council solvent on the number of parking tickets that I spent. Seriously, they put blue and white absolutely everywhere, most of the time just after I parked. I mean, the last time I got a ticket, I actually saw there was like a little string hanging off it, and they said, please place the hole in where you'd like to give your donation. They keep 10 Haredi families in Bamba for the year. Wallpaper, the 6th Deputy Mayor's office, but anyhow, no, it's kind of crazy, crazy expensive. Driving in Israel, but things don't change. Sorry, it's just I haven't ever done comedy since I've been 40. I've got no memory left. you know what I really hate is when you get stopped. Israelis stop me for bad driving. That's chutzpah. That is. Mat choshevet, you own the road? Well, actually, I've been doing the maths. I actually think I do now. Anyhow, and so there are other things that haven't changed. Security. Unfortunately, or proven recently, we've all worked out how to do it. Yeah, how do you live in Israel? Well, you know, I make sure not to go into city centres. I have a mamad in my house, and I never walk on the cracks. Very solid. But security, we are the experts. You may have noticed in the last 10 years, we've really developed. There are three types of security guards in Israel. You have the students that are just updating their Facebook status, you know, let's go through, fine. Then you have the Mission Impossible guys. You know, they've got the blazers and the earpiece. We have them for the Prime Minister and birthright groups. And then you have the dirty old men sitting outside supermarkets. Can I fill your bag? But the real experts are those in LL. First, if you're a woman, you have to wear your trousers on your hips. In that way. Sorry, just a personal thing. And they're clever. They know these are the people who know how to detect lies. Have you brought anything for anybody else? No. Are you sure? You're right, I had Ahmed help me pack my bag. Got me. And maybe just for show, but I need a little bit more sophistication. What's the sticker and the scribble? They then take a white sticker, it looks like a white, and scribble and stick it on the back of your passport. No idea what that means, but and then when you get to passport control, you know those people who are employed not to welcome you to the country? Sir, the jackal. And they hand you the piece of paper and ask you to go give it to the ladies by the cord. And now, this is a national security, it's a wide game. And I want you to hop on one step and tell them why I want to live in Israel. All of it crazy, crazy, crazy. But of course, you know what? All these things, something else that has changed is Aliyah. Aliyah has changed because now we have, how do I call it? Official state monocoddling, something like that, yes. Nefesh b'nefesh. I don't know about you, how many people made Aliyah by Nefesh b'nefesh? Go on, put your hands up, you know I asked you stuff early on during the week. Yes. Yes, people, I don't know about you, but something's gone wrong here. You come here, somebody does all the work for you. Some of you get money, and you lose your memory. Yes, I'm going to do 3, I'm only remembering 2 now. But yes, you get all that help. Oh, and you get a party at the airport. Big party, the Prime Minister comes out. And that's to encourage you to make Aliyah. I don't know about you, that's the kind of thing they need to be giving the people who've been here a while. I think it's about time. When's my party? Come on, Bibi, give me a lecture. Of course, if you're like Sippy Livni, you'll just make your own party anyway. Is it just me, or is she casting for the latest Celebrity Apprentice? I mean, Peretz as Joy Malcolm. Tiny stuff, you know. Anyway, yeah. So, but it's just crazy because we know from the people we work with, our Aliyah stories are really important. I mean, even me, that I can sit and say, you know, when I made Aliyah, we had 2 phone boxes for 100 people at Ulpan, and my parents' friends could say, we waited for 3 years. How long did it take you to get a phone?
8 months.
8 months, you had it easy. You know, and the Ethiopians, they talk about my father, my grandfather walked through the desert. The Temanim will talk about my grandfather. He thought he was on a magic carpet. What are these kids going to say? My sub, I had to wait 3 days for wireless. I mean, now they advertise it of make Aliyah and get the benefits. Give them back, we like them. They used to have an advert, make Aliyah in your living room. How do you make Aliyah in your living room, exactly? I made Aliyah in the living room with Colonel Mustard. The dog just made Aliyah in the living room. Oh, shoot, get out of here. Sit by a couch. Wait on the couch with your papers until somebody lets you in to watch TV. I know that. But that was, yeah, because I missed out the whole thing about bureaucracy. How, if you did Nefesh B'Nefesh, can you ever be used to dealing with bureaucracy in this country? Because on the one hand, it's got better. I have to say, between first and second child, the national insurance stuff came right into my bank account and whoosh right out again. I cannot blame them for that. No, they've definitely got better, but they're still the same. First of all, they ask offensive questions. Getting married in this country. I was 33 when I got married. Please prove to me that you're single. Really? Really? Let's talk to every waiter on a microphone. 3 lines, gold J-Day membership. Ask my mother. How about having some, you know, appropriate people? You know, you go for your license. Lots of people here have real problems with licenses. Oh, these are the people who planned their careers before they came to Israel. We're IR, we didn't do that. We speak English and we're really nice, yes. No, for those people, it's like they go through hoops. They've just done 6 years of education, especially for Maze Harvard. Oxford, shlucha shel haTechnion. And then they always have to have my father's name. For everything. For the first 2 days when my children were born, I thought, oh my God, they're called Alan as well. What have I done my dad? You just have to have, those who don't know, you have to have the name. You have Lisa but Alan. What is it? Is it kind of Jewish geography? Is that a do I know you? Oh, you're Annie Old's daughter. Oh. Is it do I know you? Or maybe they want to call me up. Tamdi, Lisa but Alan. You have to sit here. You've paid too much tax. No. I mean, it really makes it. Or do you want the person who's least likely to know where my passport is? No, whatever. So anyhow, it's Hanukkah now. There's YouTube videos, there's lots of music. Not surprising, I was thinking, who's involved? 5 Maccabee and there's a Maccabee 5. And they're led by Matisyahu. So clearly, very musical. Very musical. You know, we did all, and we're eating tons of oil because they ran out of oil. And please, they weren't doing carbona, so they ran out of salt. God knows what we'd have been eating. Too bad they didn't start looking for the wine. That would have been better, but anyhow. So yes, it's Hanukkah. Now, what is the miracle? Seriously, what's the miracle? So a little bit of oil lasted for 8 days. I wouldn't mind getting petrol like that in my car. What's a miracle? Well, let's break it down. So the Maccabees and their father, that's 6 men Jewish. 6 Jewish men went to look for something, and they found it! Imagine they're coming from war, yay, that's why the Hanukkah candles! Oh, where did Mum put the oil? Where's the oil? Where is it? Where's her safe place? I never know. Where is it? Where is it? Call your mother. Did you look under the Kaddish Koddishim? Did you? Did you know? Not the cupboard. You know, under the drawer. You can't get there. Maybe if you kept the temple in a better order, when the Greeks came to pillage, you'd be able to find things afterwards. Of course we have a situation, because not only did they find the oil, They cleaned. 6 men cleaned. I'm surprised it's not a month holiday. Thank you very much.